I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologise. So yeah, I missed 2 Vlogmases. Shoot me. Long story short, super busy day Saturday, super tired Claire on Sunday. So I need to catch you up on all that's happened over the weekend. Saturday I went to a touch rugby blitz. It's called an ice cold draft. I put on some layers to keep warm while we're waiting. This coat is key. I signed up, got drafted to a team, and a different team the night before asked me to jump ship and join them, but I didn't because I'd be raging if someone said they were going to wait for me and then jump ship last minute. So I didn't do it, and then we ended up meeting that team in the final and they ended up winning. Rage! Won all our group games, so now we're into semi-finals. I have not scored a try, but and not really done much, I suppose, if I'm being honest. And they also moved the touchline in 5 yards because I pushed a guy into the posts. Oops! They're doing a throwing competition to see how far people can throw the ball. After the touch blitz then, I ran home, got changed as quickly as I could and tried to edit together a Vlogmas for you. Okay, I'm home. We lost the final by a point. So 2nd place finish, pretty respectable. Hopefully if I can get ready quick enough, I might have the guts of an hour to edit Vlogmas before I have to go to dinner. I steamed up the camera. Okay, I've done 20 minutes of editing. I've got like the bulk of it done and I'm letting it auto transcribe the captions now. I'm not going to drink tonight. I'm going to try and come home, give it a second cut, fix the captions and then put it up. I don't really understand why the traffic is so bad, unless everybody decided to go out tonight and drive. I took the first parking space I could and now I'm walking to the restaurant. I almost forgot a mask and the only one in the car was this one. So Saturday night was a dinner with my tag rugby team. We went to a place called the Market Bar, which is like a relatively quiet spot normally, but key context here is that Saturday night was the last night before new COVID regulations came into place. From Sunday, every place, food, drink, anywhere had to close at 8 p.m. So Saturday night was like the last stand. The Market Bar is a restaurant. Everybody has to be seated in these COVID times, so they've got people seated at tables of like 4 and 6, small groups, and there's loads of tables. Way more than they had pre-COVID. But anyway, Market Bar was packed and this DJ was playing the absolute, like the most banging floor filler playlist I think I've ever heard. It was like being in Coppers. People couldn't get up and dance though, because it's not allowed. So people were like dancing at their chairs. He kept putting on ABBA and everyone kept going mental. At 12 o'clock when they kicked everybody out, a massive crowd formed outside. Now I just want to say that myself and the people I was at dinner with, we all had masks on. We just stayed long enough to kind of appreciate the situation and then left. Didn't get right involved in the middle dancing or anything. Cars tried to drive through as well and then everyone was like, yeah, woo! On the cars they were trying to drive through, which really annoyed the taxi man. Sorry to the taxi man. We were all talking about them when we were walking to my car and for them to get taxis. And we were like, can't wait to be on the news tomorrow. I'm so shocked that wasn't on the news. I had to stop for petrol on the way home so I could use the toilet. This is also the 3rd petrol station I've stopped at. The first place wouldn't let me use the toilet, and the second one, all the lights were on but nobody was there. I think someone actually just fucked off their shift, which is amazing. But yeah, I always think it's really cruel when like a woman goes into a place and asks to use the toilet and they go, no, sorry. We can't just go find a wall and pop a squat, you know what I mean? Anyway, I got to go to the toilet, so it's fine. I also picked up a pot noodle. Some really healthy food after the night out. Alright, the guy who's man in this particular petrol station is staring. So I'm gonna stop vlogging and get going. He is like, what the fuck is she doing? Oh no, I put diesel into it. Jokes now. I went out that night then and I didn't drink with the intent of coming back to finish that Vlogmas edit. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I hadn't seen Alex all day Saturday. I'd missed him so much. And I just wanted to go to bed. So I did. The lights are on. I wonder, is Alex inside? Drunk as a skunk. Because it's Saturday night and he's on his own. Why are you awake at this hour?
It's because of the Patriots.
Oh.
Yes!
I thought American football was only on Sundays.
Yeah, they have this game on a Saturday. I'm not sure why.
Did you miss me?
As it is. How wild was it?